Hello.
Everyone, and welcome to Take Two Radio Music. I'm Pam, your host. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I know I'm going to have an awesome day because I am so excited to be able to speak to two great guys who happen to make up the band Eyes of One, and that's Casey Moss and Andy Weissberg. Hi, guys.
What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. You tell me. What's going on? You rocking?
Hell yeah, we're rocking. We're recording bass tonight on the next 5 tracks and just going with it, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed you guys wrote that on Facebook. So is that like your next EP or album?
I think that'll complete our album. You know, we did 5 before. This will be the next 5. And, you know, when we're done here in a couple of days, we'll kind of take a step back and kind of see where we're at, see if there's anything we want to add or, you know, maybe add some more songs, but I think we're looking at 10 pretty solid songs, so I'm going to be pretty happy with it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. Yeah, I always like getting the album. EPs are nice, too, because you don't have to wait as long, you know, as a fan to get some music. So either way, as long as people are bringing new music on that you enjoy, we're all for it.
Right on. Glad you enjoy it.
I do. I like to start out the show with getting just a little bit of background on the people that I interview. Now, of course, most people that are listening know Casey from Days of Our Lives as J.J. Devereaux, but what about some of your background, like when you started getting interested in music?
Well, I started playing guitar at like 12 years old, so I've always been a musician. You know, and I kind of just fell into acting, you know.
You fell into it?
My background is music, and my background is guitar playing, and I only started singing, I don't know, maybe...
Oh, no. Let's be honest. He only started singing because I made him sing.
Oh.
He didn't know he could sing, and I heard him one day. It was funny. We started a project about 1.5 years ago with some other guys, and me and Casey were guitar players. You know, he was doing lead, I was doing rhythm, and we didn't have a singer. So we were just messing around with practice. Casey started singing, so I called him the next day. I'm like, hey, dude, you should be our singer.
And
he wanted no part of that. So I kind of bugged him a little bit for a couple months, and one night he just called me. He heard himself sing over a recording. He called me and said, you know what, let's do this, you know?
Yeah, I was on a trip in Arizona, and I was singing with my buddy's band out there. And we were singing like Iron Maiden and Queensryche and all that stuff, and I was kind of blown away because I was, at least in my ear, I was hitting the notes. So I got stoked off of that, and because I grew up on 80s music, like Queensryche and Bon Jovi and Scorpions and all that, and that's kind of what led me into singing. So I heard myself back, and I'm like, you know what, all right, fucking A, let's give it a try. And then it worked.
Thank God, Andy. You did something good there, because he's got an awesome voice.
For his vocals.
You both do.
Let's just make that be known. I'm the reason.
Yeah. Good, bad, or ugly, it's coming.
Yeah, but the thing with Casey is it's a talent I don't think he knew he had, you know, and I saw he had a lot of work to do at the time, but I saw that there was so much potential there, and I just had to really make it known to him. And once he was able to see it, you know, he worked his ass off at it, and I swear overnight he just woke up with this incredible voice. It's pretty unreal how it happened. It was almost meant to be, I feel like.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
We got some bro love going on here. Andy.
There's none of that going on right now.
I'd be in a band without it, you know.
And Andy, tell us a little bit about your background.
My background started as an athlete, actually.
Yeah.
I think I got my first guitar when I was probably 10, and I gave about zero shits about it. I kind of just sat in the corner. I learned a couple licks, didn't really care about it. Played baseball my whole life, and went to college on a baseball scholarship in Las Vegas, and took my guitar with me, and on my free time, I just started picking it up. I was about 20, 21 at this time, started picking it up, and I just kind of really found that that was really what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I started actually caring about it and working at it, and I realized I could actually do something with it. And then I met Casey shortly after, and I decided to hang the cleats up and pursue a music career with Case.
Wow.
Are
you ever sorry you didn't pursue baseball anymore? I mean, of course, music is wonderful, but if you had that scholarship for baseball.
Yeah, well, I saw that through, and I played, and I had a chance at a professional career. And this was right about the time that I ran the Case, and we started jamming. And actually, I don't think I didn't tell him I was doing a bunch of workouts for some pro teams. We were in a band, and I didn't really tell them, so I was kind of sneaking around.
What?
And then I finally told them what was going on, and I just came to grips with it and realized this is what I really want to do, and we've been going balls out ever since.
That's when you played live, right?
Yeah. And it's been going great. Great things have been happening in a very short amount of time, so I'm very happy with my decision.
The other bands that you were in, were they rock bands as well?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I played in a couple bands, and it was always... because all the bands that I played in never had a singer.
Really?
That's the hardest thing to find out here. You think it's L.A., they're everywhere, man. They are nowhere.
Yeah.
No. And we always played, cover tunes, just 80s cover tunes and stuff, and that's how I kind of, seasoned my chops on the guitar. But all the bands that I played, I never had a singer, but they're always rock bands, Or this one time I was in a metal band, super hardcore, Metallica, Slayer band. But it's all rock and metal genre, yeah.
Well, who came up with the name of the band, and why did you choose Eyes of One?
Here we go.
Okay.
And he takes credit for that one as well.
I'll take a little bit of credit for that. Eyes of One is... Okay, when we were jamming with the other guys, when me and Casey first met as guitar players, Casey had already been jamming with them, and they had a song down, and that was the first song they taught me. Turns out it was called Eyes of One.
Yeah.
I wrote that song, so.
Yeah, that was. He gets credit for writing that. I'll give him all that. But when it came time to naming our band, because we split up with those guys, and we went and did our own thing. We kind of looked at ourselves. We threw a bunch of names out. Nothing really seemed right, and then I don't really remember who mentioned Eyes of One. But it only made sense because that's kind of what brought me and Casey together. It was that one song. We jammed it. We instantly picked it up together. And it was actually that song that I heard the vocals on, Casey just messing around. So we kind of feel like that song had whether we haven't even recorded it and we probably never will. But that's kind of what brought us together. And it made sense,
Yeah, definitely.
And it's kind of a catchy name regardless, so.
Yeah, and I really dig the name, too, because we wanted to have a band name that didn't really define the genre of music when you heard the name, a couple people say it sounds rocky, a couple people say it sounds like really kind of, whatever. It's very broad, but I'm a very spiritual guy, and, I always have a vision of where I want to go, and just Eyes of One, I feel like for me, just that one is like the vision of where we want to go, and we're the eyes of it, and we're, leading in that direction.
Very profound, if I could talk. I mean, that really makes a lot of sense, and it's a great name for a band, and you guys will get it out there. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people buying your music once you put it out. Now, you do have your recently released debut EP called Reconnection, and I absolutely love each and every song on there. Can you tell our listeners a little bit about the album and how it came together? Or the EP? I always call everything an album.
You want to know the truth about those? Those are literally the first songs we ever wrote together.
Yeah, you know how most bands write like 40 songs to come up with like a good 5 or 10? That was literally the first songs we ever wrote in our life, you know, like real legit songs.
And yeah, it was funny. I remember we went to the gym one day. We were sitting in the sauna, and we kind of just looked at each other. You know, we had like 3/4 done of every song.
And then we got naked.
No. There was ladies in the sauna as well.
Go ahead.
Well, that's another story.
Yeah.
But so we kind of just looked at each other and we're like, dude, what are we doing? Like, why are we sitting here right now? We should be doing something with this.
Yeah.
And so I have a producer. When I was playing in my brother's band prior to me and Casey, they recorded at Revolution 9 Studios in Hollywood under the producer of Danny Balastaki. And I became really good buds with Danny, just kind of hanging out with them while my brother's band was recording. And I gave him a call one day after the sauna. I was like, hey, dude, you know, I got some songs. I got half a band. You know, let's meet up and see what we can do out of this. And
that's how those 5 songs came about.
We went and met with Danny, and he's like, you know what, these have some serious potential. Let's put these together. Yeah. We brought a drummer on board that I was good friends with, and we just brought it to life. You know, and we did it all ourselves, so I couldn't be more proud of it.
Yeah, and all the 5 songs are very much personal stories for sure.
Lyrically, yeah. We worked really on these first 5.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, when you have a message to say, you know, why not put it in a song? You know, that's what music's for.
Exactly. And especially when they're positive messages, it's even better yet.
Of course. And our songs, they're not necessarily negative. They're just real stories about, you know, struggle, like Never Tried. Is like about a family member and stuff, and it's pretty clear in the lyrics, you know, to get the message. And we wrote about our family, we wrote about our life experiences. You know, Amy is a
Hey. Amy may or may not have happened in real life.
Let's just keep that a mystery.
I'll leave that open to you guys. But you can only imagine if it is a true story how that went down.
How that experience was.
That would have been an awesome night for anyone.
Well, when you guys say on your website that you want to bring back a true, organic, natural rock, what exactly does that mean?
That's a good question.
Well, I got an immediate answer. It's we don't want to follow the formula. You know, the radio formula, you know, we want to have our own sound. I feel like we captured that with these 5 songs. And wait till you hear the next 5. It's just straight up rock and roll Aerosmith in your face, you know. But we didn't want a producer to take over like so many bands do, you know.
Right.
We didn't want to stick to, we want to put this song on the radio, so, you know, let's sound like a lot of artists that are on the radio. We just wanted just to do what came out naturally. And I think, like the 5 songs, like calling up our producer and going, you know what, let's give these 5 songs a shot. And I loved our producer Danny's approach because he was like, I want to capture these 5 songs with what's just coming out naturally. He didn't want to necessarily change a whole lot, and that's kind of the formula that we're sticking to, and I like the sound.
Well, you know, there's that saying, don't fix what's not broken, so keep it going because it's working.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, which song is your favorite one to perform?
You know what's crazy? Our first show is coming up next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're opening up for Fozzy, which is fronted by Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
And,
for the CD release party, July 24th, Whiskey A Go-Go.
That'll be our first show together as a band, and I'm frickin' stoked.
But for like rehearsals and stuff, what is your favorite song to play, man? I love Amy because I get to do that scream after the solo.
Yeah. It's all cock rock on Amy, so
super cock rock.
As a front man, like, who wouldn't love that, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard because when you ask me what's my favorite to play, I'm approaching that from a guitar standpoint. He's approaching it from a singer standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so on the original 5, I would say when it comes to a guitar aspect, probably never tried.
Mm-hmm.
Or Can You? When it comes to emotional side of things, Goodbye is without a doubt. You know, when it's just straight feel and music, it's Goodbye without a doubt.
Yeah. Same with vocals too at that end part. You know, it's pretty badass. I like it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that'll change somewhere down the road once you start writing more songs and performing more songs. But initially, the first songs that you write and perform will always be the ones closest to your heart. So you'll never forget that.
That's true.
Totally. I couldn't agree more. You nailed it.
Now, when you...
I said you nailed it.
When you guys collaborate to write the songs, do one of you write the lyrics and the other one writes the music, or do you kind of do a little bit of both?
No, we actually pay people to write all that stuff.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm kidding.
It's a secret. Don't tell
you
anyone.
just said
Please.
you write the song, so.
No, actually, it's kind of funny. We're like a team, you know. We Andy and I write the songs, you know, and our drummer and bass player put their feel on it, put their swag on it, you know. But as far as lyrics go, I'll write like a big portion of the lyrics, and if we're having trouble, Andy will come up with a verse lyric-wise, you know. I'll tell him my story because we write like as a group, you know, in our studio at our place. But and it's the same thing with guitar. Like, if Andy's stuck on a part or whatever, I'll go in there and add my 2 cents to it, and that's how we kind of come up with shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because it's more along the lines of, Kate will call me up, hey, dude, I got a badass tune I just wrote. I'm like, okay, cool, bring it over. Or I'll hit him up, I'm like, dude, you got to check out this riff, man. This could be something really cool. He'll come over, we'll start riffing.
Come up with a melody for it.
Yeah, I'm instantly... First thing out of my mouth is, don't even pick up a guitar, dude. Just come up with a melody over this.
Yeah.
And we literally just wing it. And I feel like that's the best way to do it, and that's how they come out so naturally. And, you know, like we were saying about our producer, he doesn't like to get in the way of that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really nice. So we have a good bond when it comes to songwriting, and we kind of, for the most part, tend to agree with each other. we'll have our differences, but you know, we'll brawl that out.
Well, I have a question I'd like to ask of bands that collaborate together. Out of the two of you, who would you say is more the perfectionist?
Oh man, dude, come. Fuck. Jeez. Why you got to put me on the spot like that?
It's probably both of us, man.
It's weird because when Casey realized he could sing, he went balls out and he became a singer. You know, like he had the guitar covered. That was never an issue. My whole thing was I want to become, you know, an expert on guitar, and I didn't feel I was quite there yet. Especially with the first 5 recordings. We got them done, but I wasn't satisfied.
Yeah.
So I hit up Casey after that, and he had this full-on Van Halen book.
Yeah.
Every Van Halen song in the world you could think of, tabbed out, all the music. And, you know, and Eddie Van Halen is a huge inspiration to me musically. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I've just been crushing that book, learning licks, learning technique, learning all this stuff, and, you know, I don't know. When it comes to guitar, we go balls out on everything. So it's hard to say. We approach it from different sides, you know, because he's really focusing on the singing now, you know, and that's not my field, you know. I play guitar.
You know, and as far as being a perfectionist, I'm a huge perfectionist. But with acting, I've learned that you can't judge yourself, man. You know, you gotta be happy with what's coming out, you know, because if you're not, then you're gonna end up like a fucking nutcase, you know.
Well, yeah, and then we would never get any songs out from any bands because they'd always want to be tweaking something. And let me tell you, as a fan of music, and I listen to all genres of music, you know, we don't notice the little things that you guys notice once you put a song out. Like, oh, I could have did that chord differently, or I could have sung that differently. We don't notice that. As long as it's good music, that's all we care about.
Totally. If it makes sense to the ear, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Right.
But behind the scenes, man, it's a battle.
Yeah.
It's like, no, change that goddamn chord. I hate it. You know, but no, all that just makes it more fun. And there's, you know, it's music. There's endless possibilities. So there's 100 different ways you can make one song, you know, work.
Yeah, whatever clicks in your heart, man. That's what you got to go with. You know, it's super funny. Speaking about that, when I was recording, because we had a song named "Pour Down on Me," and we decided to change it. But while I was in the studio singing it, I would do a take, go in and listen to it, and then go back and go, let me try it this way. But then our producer's like, but wait, hold on, that's not the first thing that came out. You know, the first thing that came out is always the best, regardless of whether you think so or not, because that's what came out naturally. That's what's important.
Yeah, whether you nailed it or not, it's what you were intending to do. You know, so if you didn't nail it, go back and nail it before you turn away from it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's your gut feeling. It's usually right.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the same thing with acting, isn't it, Casey? I mean, you know, when you do it, you do a take and you think, you know, that you did it perfectly, but somebody else may not think so and make you do it again. You know, it kind of works the same way.
Yeah, you just got to be open. And two, being on days, man, we do like 1 to 2 takes, so you got to be satisfied, you know. And if you're not satisfied, then you know what? You have a couple more scenes during the day, and that's it, you know. As long as, you know, I mean, being on a TV show, as long as like the producers and the director are happy with your work, then just go with it. Because I've seen people go in on the show as like reoccurrings and absolutely have meltdowns because they're not used to the schedule and it's only one week. So might as well, you know, get some balls, get some confidence, and just go about your work. You know, that was one of the things that my acting coaches, they're great mentors of mine. They just taught me just to go with it, man. You know, just to lay it down and just to move on to the next piece. And same thing with music.
Exactly. Now I have to ask you, when you guys do this gig with Fozzy, are we going to see more of that dancing from you two, like you posted on Facebook?
Oh
my God, no idea.
That was just a teaser of what you're gonna get. I took some serious personal dancing lessons in my mirror along with YouTube.
Yeah.
And I have come up with some pretty epic moves. You are not going to want to miss it.
Here we go. Yeah. I feel like, you know what, like, we see a lot of bands here at bars or a lot of bands at clubs, and the thing is, I feel like people forget that people don't necessarily come to see just the music. They come to see a show.
Definitely.
It might as well be just fucking crazy. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they want to listen to the music, buy the CD, pop it in, turn it up as loud as you want.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Well, that's one thing I really loved about the 80s, which is heavy influence with me and Casey, is it was, whether the band sucked or they were the best band in the world, there was always a show, and that landed so many bands during that time because it was more than the music. It was the image, it was the show, and it made it that much more fun, and that's why people went to shows.
Yeah.
You know, you go to these arena shows, and the stage is bigger, almost as big as the arena, you know? It's like,
right.
It's awesome, and you really don't see that anymore. It drives me nuts.
The thing is, though, you don't see that necessarily in rock music too much. You see it everywhere.
Yeah.
With pop and, like, Lady Gaga and Britney Spears
Yeah.
and all that. Even though I'm not... You know, actually, I love Lady Gaga, man. She freaking puts it on.
Rah, rah, rah.
Yeah. Vocals right now, as you can tell. No.
Throw some modesty and I'm good.
But you don't see that in rock music. And I mean, look at like Eddie Vedder, back when he was in his prime with Pearl Jam. He was out of his mind.
Right. Mhm.
Getting up on stools and like dancing and just like being crazy. And look at like Keith Moon and James Morrison and Steven Tyler still doing that shit, even though he wears slippers on stage.
Yeah.
You got to put on a show and you got to be crazy and you got to put yourself out there. So to answer your question, it's going to be a shit show.
Okay.
I got a question for you now.
Well, you know what?
I got a question for you.
Okay, what?
If you came to our show, what move would you want to see us do?
Yeah, there you go.
Because I will incorporate.
I don't know. I love when you guys run across the stage, especially when you're jamming on the guitars and that, and move around and interact with the audience. I think that's the best part of it. And especially when your songs get more well known out there, and you put on a show and the audience gets to sing with you. That's the best part for the fans, I think.
Yeah, it's super funny. As a frontman, I'm pretty crazy, because I've watched just the best frontman of all time, and I kind of incorporate a lot of my moves, like on stage and when we rehearse, into that, and it's super funny because when I'm on a mic and I'm singing, I kind of lose myself, and I wouldn't be surprised if I gave a fan a mic when I don't even know the song, but I just want them, to throw something.
Yeah.
I'll be like. Me and Andy definitely have that like David Lee Roth, Eddie Van Halen thing, or like Steven Tyler, Joe Perry, where we're like wrapping our arms around each other, giving each other the mic and things like that. So
yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. I wish I was in California to be able to see you guys.
Oh, we're actually discussing because we know a couple bands here in the area, and we might want to do like a mini tour, across a couple states. So we'll stop by.
Oh. Well, make it to Chicago. I mean, it's the halfway part. That's where I am, so I would definitely come and see you guys.
Thank you. Right on. We'll make it happen.
And I know a lot of headbangers out there, so I bring them with me.
Oh, fucking A.
How do people get the tickets to go see you guys at the Whiskey A Go-Go, or can they just buy a ticket there, or how does that work?
Well, they can buy tickets there, but also we know a lot of I have a lot of friends in the music industry, and also just acting, entertainment. So we're kind of just spreading the word through that. We have our Cleartone endorsement, so we're spreading the word through Cleartone through our rep David Leonard, and just kind of getting the word out that way. But when we start,
also if anyone's interested, hit us up on our Facebook, direct message us, if you're in the LA area, and we can meet up before the show, or we'll be out in front, with our guests and stuff. So I have no problem, meeting some fans and delivering some tickets and whatnot, and hanging out before and after.
Yeah, we're not too creepy,
Yeah. Are you guys going to come up with physical CDs to sell at your gigs?
Yeah, after we're busting our ass to get these next 5 songs.
We're hoping to get it done. It's crunch time. We're back in there today in a couple hours, and we have a solo to bang out and a couple acoustic parts, and then it's just vocals.
Yeah, just vocals, right? Because we're going to I'm going to Vegas with Eric Martzoff, Jen Lilly, and Meredith Scott Wynn, and right after I get back from Vegas, it's recording vocals for the 2 days, 3 days before the show, mixing and mastering for a day and a half, and then trying to have it ready before the show, and then printing out some CDs.
Oh, good.
But
I actually like getting a CD. I mean, digitally it's great because you can download it right away. But having a CD, I love to watch, look at the cover art and what you guys put on the inside, and I love when the lyrics are there because I know I'm not the only one, but how many times have you sung a song and you're singing the wrong lyrics?
All the time.
I still do it.
You just got to pull the whole David Lee Roth. I forgot the fucking words. Oh, yeah.
I do it to my own songs.
Oh, God.
Do you?
God, that's
yeah.
good thing I'm not a singer, because I would I would just start improvising, man. It would be bad. I don't even know what would come out. It'd be bad.
I'm very confident in your guitar playing ability, man.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I have a hard enough time remembering my guitar parts.
Here we go.
Well, Andy, look at it this way. Look at what Casey's got to do. Casey's got to sing and play the guitar and put on the show. So you got the little bit easier part.
Yeah, but I got to do all the dance moves, so I actually got a little harder. If I don't bring my A game on that, people are going to start leaving.
Well, we do have some callers on hold, but before I go ahead and pick those up, I want to be sure to let our listeners out there know where to find you guys. So on Twitter, it's eyesofone_, and their Facebook is facebook.com/eyesofOneofficial. Check out their website, eyesofone.com, and they have some swag on there that you can buy. So be sure to check that out. So you guys ready to take some calls?
Let's do it. Let's get crazy.
Okay, here we go. Area code 732, you're first up. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Ashley, nice to meet you.
So I'm talking to who, Casey and Andy?
Yes.
We are talking.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that you guys are absolutely awesome. Casey, I follow you on Days We're Alive.
Thank you.
And you have a lot of parts I see recently, and you are awesome. You guys have great voice, and your band is awesome.
Fucking A.
Thank you so much. That's awesome to hear. Really appreciate that.
Keep working hard.
Oh, we will. We're bringing it.
Here for these next 5. It's
Jersey. You should take a tour
it's
out
gonna be
to
intense.
Jersey.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from Central Jersey, so you should come out whether you're in New York or Jersey. I want to come see you guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
But maybe one day I can take a trip out to LA and I can come meet up with you guys.
July 24th, book a flight. Let's go.
When?
July 24th, come to our show.
July.
Get a red eye. Let's go.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Well, thanks for calling in, Ashley. You have a great day.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, next up is area code 215. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Casey and Andy. Hi, this is Dave from Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
What's going on,
What's up, Dave?
How you doing, brother?
Doing good, thanks. Question. Well, first of all, for Casey, I just wanted to tell you I do follow you on Days, and I like your acting style, so keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
And I noticed on Facebook that you were in Spain recently. Was that work or pleasure?
That was pleasure, but I was going over, I was there with a buddy of mine named Todd Cram that does with a lot of celebrity charity work, and there was a couple business conversations, but it was mostly pleasure, and let me tell you, Spain took me for a fucking ride, man.
Put it this way, I did not hear from him for a week.
Well, it looked like he was having a good time from some of the postings on Facebook, so that's good.
Oh yeah, it was nuts, man. To tell you the truth, I'm glad to be back in LA and busting out. So, but yeah, it was crazy.
One last thing, and I'll let you go. I noticed August 2nd. Are you still scheduled to go to Boston for that meet and greet?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. All right. Boy, you have a nice companion there too, that Jen Lilly.
Oh yeah, she's a sweetheart. We're actually I'm going to Vegas this weekend with Eric Martzoff, Jen Lilly, and Meredith for a fan event. So it's gonna. That's gonna be a ride for sure.
Yeah, because I had seen Freddie Smith down in Fort Lauderdale, and he's a pleasure to meet and hang out with.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Great guy. Love his girlfriend.
Yeah.
They're sweethearts.
Yeah. Well, Casey and Andy, I wish you a lot of success on your band, and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay,
thanks for calling in.
Bye-bye.
Okay, next up is area code 818. You're live on the air.
Hey, Andy, I got a question for you. How would you relate your athletic career to your band now? I mean, you were a phenom at Tahunga Little League with Michael Stanton. You played with the best at Chatsworth High School with Michael Moustakis, Matthew Dominguez, Jerry Lobert, Noah Hirschway, and then you moved on to College of Southern Nevada. You played with Bryce Harper. I mean, what kind of work ethic was ingrained in you from the athletic level that transfers over to the musical page? Can you share that with us?
That was a fucking mouthful.
Oh, wait a minute.
And it sounds like somebody that knows you.
Yep.
You know what? I think I have a good clue of who this is. And I'm going to get the right mindset right now, so shoot, Tiger. I would say, it's all about just being a rock, If you show up with the right mentality, and you just take it day by day, and you learn from the best, you're going to be the best. I'll be honest, I got to take a lot of my credit and work ethic to a good friend of mine back in high school named Kyle Barbado. It taught me so much about just how to get after it and how to really pursue your dreams, and he taught me so much. So he's a great buddy of mine, and I've never really told him, but he really did teach me a lot going through high school. I was a freshman, he was a senior, so he really helped me along the way. So I give him a lot of credit for that.
That's awesome. Sounds like you got a good foundation moving into this next chapter of your life, and we're all excited to see what you guys do, and we're rooting for you here in LA.
Hey, I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for being a fan.
Hell yeah, rock on.
Thanks for calling. That was a good one. I know that guy knew you. Was that who you were talking about?
I don't know. I may or may not know that person.
Okay. Next caller is area code 570. You're live on the air.
Hi.
Hello. You sound...
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I'm like freaking out. Oh my god.
My goodness. What's your name?
My name's Callista.
Callista. Oh, hello, Callista.
Oh my god. I love you guys. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm like crying right now.
Oh yeah?
Oh,
yeah. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Okay. So, oh my god. I could ask like a billion questions, but my first question is, would you ever consider adding someone else into your band?
As what aspect?
I don't know, maybe another, I don't know, like anyone else. Would you like add any of your friends or anything?
Well,
there's more than the band than what you see.
Yeah. We have our drummer Joe Herrera, and then we have our bass player Justin. But we're actually just talking about it, and we might add a pianist in our band.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. To be able to, come like.
Pretty much adds a lot of sexiness to our music. Let's just be honest. That's what a piano's for. No. So yeah, that might be coming up here in the near future.
Yeah.
I know in the next couple songs we played.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I could ask a million questions. I have one last question.
Yeah, shoot for it.
Go ahead.
Will you marry me?
Will I marry you? How old are you?
Wait, hold on. Which me or Casey? This
right. I don't know. Whoever wants to take me. I mean.
No, but where does your heart lie, Callista?
Huh?
Where does your heart lie?
You know what? I mean, I love Andy too, but I guess I'm gonna go for Casey. I mean.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry, Andy. I love you too. I mean, I love you guys both, but I mean.
Oh.
Sorry, Andy. Time for you to walk away.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I mean, maybe you could join Days and we could have like a love triangle.
Ooh.
You should hail Days and say, you know what, Andy should be an actor on Days.
All right, I will do that.
I'll tell you what, I'll be the best man at the wedding. I'll be there with a smile.
All right, can't wait.
All right, sounds good, Callista.
All right, love you guys.
Thanks for calling, Callista.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm sure you guys get a lot of marriage proposals. I'm going to go ahead and take one. Go ahead.
Go ahead. We have a...
Oh, I was going to say I'm going to take one more call, but what were you going to say about the marriage proposals?
Oh, yeah, we get quite a few. Andy gets it from mostly guys, though.
Okay.
Wow.
That is about 0% true.
There's nothing wrong with that, by the way, just clarifying.
Nope, not at all. Okay, area code 401, you're live on the air.
Hi there. I just want to say hi to Casey and Andy. I just want to say you guys are awesome.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
My name is Ann. I'm
Ann?
trying to come
That's
and
Andy.
see.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I just want to say I might be meeting you in Boston in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, if everything works out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wait,
Looking forward to seeing you.
you're from Boston?
Yes.
I got to ask you a question.
What's that?
I'm a huge Yankee fan. You still like me?
God. Oh God, not me.
Oh, man. I had to throw that out there.
But you're coming to Boston?
I just want. What's that?
So you're coming to Boston?
I'm gonna try to get the day off from work.
Okay, right on. Looking forward to meeting you. So it's Ann.
Casey, I just want to say I'm in love with you. You are awesome on the show. I'm glad that you came back to Days, and you're awesome.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
So how does it feel to be on a great soap opera?
Oh, it feels fantastic. You know, it was a life changer from where I was. You know, it's brought a lot of opportunity, and it's been able to fuel my music. You know, and I'm very thankful for Days letting me play guitar and singing on the show. So it's been a blessing.
Awesome. Are you guys planning on touring anytime soon?
We got a couple. We're talking to a couple bands right now about doing like a mini tour across a couple of states. But we'll be for sure to let you know. Do you follow us on Facebook and stuff?
Yes, I do.
Right on. All right, we'll send you a message.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much.
I'm hoping to meet you, Casey. I really do.
Oh, I know. I'm hoping to meet you as well. It'll be fun. We'll get crazy.
For sure.
There you go.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Now I have to ask, are you going to put a bug in the producer or whoever makes the decision's ear on letting Andy come on the show with you and you guys do a set as Eyes of One?
Ooh. You know, that's...
We're talking.
We've had that conversation.
We know that Greg Mang, the producer on the show, absolutely loves our song Shine Down on Me, and a lot of fans would love to hear that on the show, you know, to have that music, Eyes of One incorporated into the show. But that would be a fantastic experience, you know. I feel like that would be life-changing to have like me and Andy in the club or something, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
That could be quite an experience.
That would be a blast.
I would love to see that as well, you know, because I watch Days every single day, and, you know, 1 million fans out there, you'll get 1 million more for your band by getting onto Days. You have so much exposure that way.
I know, exactly. That would be absolutely terrific, you know. And I feel like the song Shine Down on Me can incorporate into a lot of relationships on the show, you know, or someone passing.
Exactly.
That would be a treat.
Well, I am going to play the music. I'm going to play the 4 songs you guys sent me, which is Can You, Goodbye, Never Tried, Shine Down on Me, after I let you go. So I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I had a blast talking with you guys. Thanks for taking calls from your fans. And I look forward to everything you guys have to put out there and make it to Chicago one day.
Absolutely.
Very soon.
Very soon.
We got to... Let's get this first show down, and we'll see where we're at from there. And, you know, like we said, definitely on the bucket list for the very near future. We're
going to hit the scene pretty hard.
Yeah, well, I don't know if either one of you have ever been to Chicago, so make sure you make it here in the summer or the fall. Not the winter, please, because nobody's going anywhere then.
Well, technically, I was at the airport. And I walked outside, and I smelled the air.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I have been to Chicago.
Well, thanks again, guys, for joining me today, and you're welcome back anytime. When you have new music, be sure to send it to me, and I'll play it on Music Mondays for you.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good day, guys, and go over there and get practicing now.
All right, sounds good. Have a good one, all right?
Right on.
You too. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, first song up is Can You? And that was Can You by Eyes of One. First of all, I have to say, you guys are phenomenal guitar players, but I want to also thank Andy for getting Casey to sing, find his singing voice, because it's definitely made for rock, and you guys do it so well. Next up is Goodbye. And that was Goodbye by Eyes of One off their debut EP, Reconnection. Next up is Never Tried.
Broken down, reaching out, you don't see me, drowning in your words, living the life you set for me. I can't be here anymore, I can't be what you wanna be, I won't see through your eyes. Let me be what I once was, let me see you grow, give me one more chance. You can't say I never tried. Can we be what we once were? Can you speak the truth? I'll give you one more chance, then I'll know you never tried. Suffocating, holding on, intoxicated, breathing in. Help see what you put me through. It creeps through my skin. The pain and pleasure that brings to you. I can't be here anymore. I can't be what you wanna be. I won't see through your eyes. Let me be what I once was. Let me see you grow. Give me one more chance. You can't say I never tried. Can we be what we once were? Can you speak the truth? I'll give you one more chance. Then I'll know you never tried. 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 Then I'll know. Let me be what I once was. Let me see you through. Give me one more chance. You can't say I never tried. Can we be what we once were? Can you speak the truth? I'll give you one more chance, and then I'll know. Let me be what I once was. Let me see you grow. Give me one more chance. You can't say I never tried. Can we be what we once were? Can you speak the truth? I'll give you one more chance. Then I'll know you never tried. 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 Then I'll know. Then I'll know you never tried. Then I'll know you never tried. Then I'll know you never tried. Then I'll know.
And that was Never Tried by Eyes of One. The last song I'm playing from their debut EP, Reconnection, is Shine Down on Me.
Lying alone Don't be afraid to fly free. I know you're finally at peace. Oh, shine down on me. You're up there, you're watching me, giving me the strength I need. Oh, shine down on me. You are free to spread your wings, still you have to leave me. Hearing the noise of your heartbeat, taking you in as you slowly start to fade. Close your eyes, it's safe to walk away. Let go now, you're where you wanna be. Oh, shine down on me. You're up there, you're watching me, giving me the strength I need. Oh, shine down on me. You're free to spread your wings, still you have to leave. Do you hear me calling your name? I'm beginning to lose faith. I'm closer than before. I'm losing you even more. Show me another way. Oh, shine down on me. Oh, shine down on me. You're up there, you're watching me, giving me the strength I need. Oh, shine down on me. You're free to spread your wings, still you have to leave
And again, that was Shine Down on Me by Eyes of One from their debut EP, Reconnection. And I have to say to Casey and Andy, I'm so happy you guys got together and decided to do this, because those 80s bands that inspired you have a lot of competition from you guys, because you're going places, you're going to be big. I know it. I can feel it. I can hear it in your music. So keep the music coming, and definitely keep in touch with me. I want to thank all of our listeners for joining me today, and be sure to follow Eyes of One on Twitter at Eyes of One, and one is spelled out, so it's at Eyes of One _, and like their Facebook page at facebook.com/Eyes of One Official, and check out their website, eyesofone.com. Be sure that you keep following them in some way so you can see if they're playing in your area, and go out and see them. I'd love for anybody that goes to see them at one of their gigs to send me a little write-up about it and some pictures that maybe you took with them, and I'll go ahead and put it on the website under our fan blog. The Reconnection album, or EP, and then album once they finish the other 5 songs. So thanks again, everybody, for joining me. Follow us on Twitter at Take-Two Radio Music. That's with the number 2. Check out our website at take2radiomusic.com. We have previous podcasts, upcoming guests, music playlist, indie video channel. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask the guys, if they're doing a video, because I'd love to see that and put it on our indie video channel for them. And this podcast from today will be put on my website in a little while, so if you want to listen in again, you can do that. You can also use the same link that I've been tweeting out and post it on Facebook. And like our Facebook page, Take Two Radio Music. Follow us on Blog Talk. We'll send you an email each and every time we have a show scheduled. Our next show will be Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for Music Monday, where we play the best music from the indies around the world. So take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll chat again soon. Bye-bye.